Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA. The Canes will kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So Miami's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Uncorks one. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He'll pull it on the read. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Renfro. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Lloyd. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Oh, it's a reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. To the air, it's Holstein. Trying to get to him. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Lloyd.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Pitt will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They moved the tight end all over. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Anderson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He wants to throw it again. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it down the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag on the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. The inside handoff. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They're trying to get to him. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Brings up second down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. The hand to the running back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Renfro. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Pittsburgh trying to put a touchdown on the board in this red zone trip. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one splits the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down right there. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Renfro. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. He's looking to pass. Pulls it in. It's Renfro. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, and he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The give. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Let's see what they've got on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Unleashes one. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Got rid of it just in time. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
On the run, it's Lloyd. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Arroyo. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Give to the running back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Anderson will throw. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Canes are marching down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again, 2nd and 10 from the 27. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes his connection.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run it on the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. And the ball is intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Lloyd. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Anderson wants to throw. Coming after it. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 2 to Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the try is no good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9.
16, Miami, 7.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. On first down, here comes this offense. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Set up for second and short after that completion. Trying play action. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Hurricanes! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
16, Miami, 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Back to pass, it's Holstein. He makes the connection. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. He leaves it with his back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Renfro. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They'll throw it on first down. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Miami, 14.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Looking for space, it's Fletcher. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Give to the single back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here on 3rd down. Anderson will throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to impose their will with the run. Discards a man. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. On 3rd down, going up top. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 5 over Clemson. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. Anderson wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
33, Miami, 14.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Going up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Anderson will throw. This one's complete. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They're going to throw it again. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
At this point of the game, the
Touchdown, Canes! What a catch and run for 6.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The quarterback takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.